Anakin Skywalker was to be the greatest Sith Lord the galaxy had ever seen. Sidious loved the irony of the Jedi Chosen One being turned and corroded into the path of the dark side, a being of pure rage and sorrow directly under his command. One day, Palpatine envisioned that Anakin Skywalker was the only being worthy to inherit his grand empire. The empire that took the Sith millennia to establish under Darth Bane. Anakin was to be the one to reap the rewards. But in the end, it was a low Jedi Master in Obi-Wan Kenobi that tore Anakin away from Sidious and tore his potential away. Obi-Wan Kenobi, whose connection to the Force was considered average at best. It was this average Jedi Master that defeated the greatest Sith Lord potentially to have ever lived. So, what did Palpatine think of this? And more specifically, why was Palpatine so impressed with Obi-Wan? Well, today, students of the Force and acolytes of the galaxy, let's delve into it. Open today's holocron and explore exactly why Darth Sidious was so deeply impressed with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Several weeks following the ultimate rise of the Empire, Palpatine had a moment where he came to his senses fully. A moment where he was truly humbled. Darth Sidious believed that he had anticipated everything. He anticipated the Jedi's response, and what he believed to be the perfect plan to crumble the Republic and the Jedi in one fell swoop. However, there was one thing that Darth Sidious did not anticipate whatsoever, something that was very rare for him. He did not anticipate the fact that Darth Vader would be so severely injured on Mustafar. And this is something that took Darth Sidious some time to come to terms with. Following this, Darth Sidious would in fact admit that he was very impressed with Obi-Wan Kenobi, and although he would only verbally say that he was slightly impressed with the Jedi Master, there were multiple layers to exactly what Darth Sidious thought about Anakin Skywalker's defeat. What's surprising is Darth Sidious did not hold in huge regard Obi-Wan Kenobi's direct performance against Anakin during their duel. Although he was impressed with this, there was another facet of their duel, and Obi-Wan Kenobi is a very Jedi that he believed set them apart from the Jedi of the Clone War. Darth Sidious believed that Obi-Wan Kenobi echoed a Jedi from a previous generation, and that there was something within him that made him very dissimilar from the Jedi of the Clone War, the Jedi that Darth Sidious constructed his plan directly to destroy. And this is the aspect where he was truly impressed with Obi-Wan's showcase. It was during a conversation with Darth Vader, where Darth Sidious revealed the true reason why he believed Obi-Wan excelled beyond the Jedi of his era. He stated that Darth Vader was conflicted on Mustafar, and that his thoughts were elsewhere, not at the duel at hand. Darth Vader in his mind had already deemed himself the superior being not only over Obi-Wan, but over Sidious and the galaxy itself. Where in strike contrast to this, Obi-Wan Kenobi went to Mustafar with a single goal and with such intense purpose. That purpose was to kill Darth Vader and attempt to eliminate the Sith that had just taken control of the galaxy. Sidious praised Obi-Wan directly to Darth Vader's charred and disfigured face. He stated that Obi-Wan Kenobi, unlike Anakin, and unlike all of the Jedi around him, he was so focused on this singular goal, this righteous goal, and he believed that the light side of the Force itself poured through Obi-Wan as a result of this. Darth Sidious would even say that the Jedi of this era lacked such resolve and focus, and that this is why ultimately the Sith were able to grow right under their nose. However, Obi-Wan Kenobi on Mustafar was different. He was focused and refined, and he was there for the sole goal to destroy the Sith. Darth Sidious stated that Obi-Wan Kenobi broke from the dogma that the Jedi Order believed that the Sith would always be destroyed, due to Anakin himself in part, with the Jedi believing that with Anakin Skywalker present, they were invincible, and that the Sith would be destroyed because of the prophecy of the Chosen One. Because of the prophecy of the Sith's ultimate defeat, the Jedi believed that they were untouchable. Obi-Wan at this point in time had lost everything. The Jedi Order had in fact crumbled, and he now knew for a fact that they were in fact very vulnerable. And this as a result made Obi-Wan fight with a ferocity and a resolve that was very uncommon for a Jedi. Darth Sidious stated to Anakin Skywalker that the Jedi had a very unhealthy tendency to hold back when in battle. To hold back not only with their physical abilities and their skill with the blade, but their very resolve to win any given conflict. This, however, had all been burned away with the destruction of the Order. The Jedi fought to uphold their very order and the Republic that surrounded them. They had a reputation to follow and a code to follow as well. But with all of that shattered and crumbled, Obi-Wan was different now. Darth Sidious stated that he had preyed on the fact that the Jedi seemed tired with their constant battles with the dark side, and they believed that they were basically invincible when compared to its power. As if you look at the galactic events leading up to this moment, the Sith have never conquered. The Sith had never managed to conquer the entirety of the Star Wars galaxy up until this point, and it is because of this that they became lethargic and tired to their war against the darkness. Darth Sidious stated that this was the reason why he was able to grow so powerful amongst the Jedi, because of the simple fact that he believed the Jedi were no longer even looking for him. The Jedi Order's war with the darkness had ended, and they had grown tired. They had resigned themselves to follow strictly the Republic. They were so numerous and so great throughout the galaxy that they basically believed that one Sith Lord would not be enough. This was something that Qui-Gon Jinn and Dooku had also pointed out about the Jedi, as Qui-Gon Jinn grew so furious with the Jedi and their inability to respond to the invasion of Naboo that he went personally against the orders of the Jedi High Council. Although this may seem like a smaller moment in the grand scheme of the galaxy, this is actually hugely indicative of who the Jedi are at this point in time. They sit back and watch galactic affairs happen without intervening directly. They have the power to change the course of the galaxy and stop the Sith if they only took a more active role, and yet they decided not to. However, Obi-Wan Kenobi went to Mustafar with the single idea that he was going to stop the Sith, stop Anakin, and stop Darth Vader, which was vastly different than what the Jedi dogma had taught and had been ingrained with nearly every other member of the Jedi Order. Darth Sidious realized that the fatal flaw of the Jedi was that they were going to wait for the dark side to appear directly before them. They had attempted to contain and hold back the powers and machinations of the dark side, but did nothing. Instead, it grew right before them without them ever even knowing about it. And it was this plot that Darth Sidious had this one singular moment to strike, and that if he attacked hard enough and with enough force, he could catch them completely off guard, which is exactly what happened. And this is the reason why he was so impressed with Obi-Wan. He broke free from the Jedi dogma that had been established. He was not afraid of the dark side, Darth Vader, or Sidious in that moment, and he did not let fear dictate his actions. He believed that he could defeat Anakin Skywalker because he had to. It was the only thing on his mind. He was not worried about the dark side growing under his fingertips. The dark side was before him, and the dark side needed to be destroyed. And that is why you could say that Palpatine respected Obi-Wan in this moment, and respected him for why he was able to defeat Darth Vader. But anyway, my friends, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on Obi-Wan Kenobi and the titular battle between Anakin and Obi-Wan on Mustafar? Do you agree with Sidious's analysis over Obi-Wan Kenobi? And does he deserve the respect of the Sith? As always, my friends, students of the Force, I hope that you have a great day and will return when we open another holocron.